Hi, this is Josh with video support for SAT quiz number 10. Here we'll review the 5 practice questions step by step. Here's question 1. A film projector worker has to switch reels every 30 minutes. If a Columbia is 143 minutes long, how many reel switches are needed to show audiences the full movie? Well, for this worker, once they put the projector in, I guess this is an old time projector. They had actual, a ribbon of photos that would play and project across the room. So every 30 minutes, he or she would have to get up and put the next 30 minutes of film into the machine so that it would be sequenced right. So at 30 minutes, he or she would switch the reel. Then at 60, they have to do the third switch at 90 minutes, the fourth switch at 120, and then the fifth switch at 150, etc. However, the length of this film was just 143 minutes. Well, that's over 2 hours. So he or she would have to do 4 reel switches on the job as the projector worker. Question 2. At a sporting goods store, 1 scooter and 3 bicycles cost $1,625. 4 scooters and 2 bicycles cost $2,000. What is the cost of 1 bicycle and 1 scooter? Well, setting A for scooters and B for bicycles, we can set up the system of equations. A plus 3B equals 1625, and 4A plus 2B equals 2000. This is a standard SAT shortcut question. They want to reward students that know how to set up a system of equations. All you have to do is add them together, and voila, we have 5A plus 5B equals 3625, meaning that like if these 2 groups teamed up and they put it into 1 shopping cart, 5 of those scooters and 5 of those bicycles would be 3625. To do the math faster, another shortcut is double that. Then you have 10A plus 10B is 7250, and you can simply cross off the zeros, and 1 scooter plus 1 bicycle at this store would cost $725, and the correct answer is A. Remember, on these standardized tests, like the SAT, these shortcuts are there to reward students who prepare for these exams. Question 3. Both parents work in a family and they save $10,000 after 1 year. They go to a bank and deposit the money into a savings account at 5% annual interest. How much money will they have in the bank after 5 years? We use the simple interest formula. A equals P times 1 plus R to the T. Setting the principal equal to 10,000, the bank is offering 5% annually and a time of 5 years trusting the bank. Plugging in, we get A equals 10,000 times 1.05 to the 5. What I've done for you is I only calculate the exponent, which tells us the multiple will be 1.276. Well, what does that mean? That means that whatever money you start with after 5 years will grow by over 27%. The final amount will be $12,762.80. Rounded to nearest dollar, the correct answer is C. Question 4. I thought this was the most difficult question of the set of 5. It reads, if n is a positive integer and 2 to the n plus 2 to the n plus 1 equals k, what is 2 to the n plus 2 in terms of k? Well, this has to do with a clever factoring skill. What we'll do is we'll take 2 to the n plus 1 and rewrite it as 2 to the 1 times 2 to the n. Then the first term is one of those 2 to the n's plus 2 more of them, means that the left side is equivalent to 3 2 to the n's, and that's equal to k. For the next step, divide both sides by 3, and we see that 2 to the n equals k over 3. Next, since we want 2 to the n plus 2 and not 2 to the n, we'll multiply both sides by 4. But I'm writing 4 as an exponent, 2 squared. By the laws of exponents, we'll have 2 squared times 2 to the n is 2 to the n plus 2. On the right side, which we had k over 3, that'll be 2 squared times k over 3. Adding that to the numerator, we have 4k over 3, and the correct answer is B. Question 5. Given the parabola y plus 3 equals x squared minus 3x minus 7, what is the positive zero solution? Well, writing down the parabola, putting the equation into standard form, we subtract 3 from both sides first. Then we have y equals x squared minus 3x minus 10. A is 1, B is negative 3, and C is negative 10. Setting up the factors for C, of the 4 possible integer factors, only negative 5 and 2 work. Those two factor pair, that factor pair sums to B equals negative 3. So now we can set up the binomial pair, x minus 5 times x plus 2. And we have the factored form of the quadratic above. The solutions will be x equals 5 and x equals minus 2. The question says, what's the positive solution? So you make sure you grid in 5. I hope this short video was useful to you as you prepare for your upcoming SAT exam. Thanks for watching my video and good luck.